What's happening, Matthew, man? Appreciate you tuning in, dog. Hope you can hear me, man. What's happening, Matthew, man? Appreciate you tuning in, dog. Hope you can hear me, man. What's happening, Matthew, man? Appreciate you tuning in, dog. Hope you can hear me, man. Good, 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 good. What's happening, people, man? Shout out. Who else we got on there, man? Who else tuned in immediately? um, Polypopo. Polypopo. What's happening, man? Your site looks awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dog. Uh, no shit of Hebrew. DK, what's good? Let me send you some melodies and samples. Absolutely, man. You can send that, man. What you do is, put them in a little package and send them to the inquiries email. The email address is on the website, man. Just put your information in it and send it, man. Absolutely, you can send us that, man. Send me some heat, man. Let me see what you're working with. Send me some melodies, some loops, man. If I can mess with anything, man, we're gonna give you a call, man, and hash out a little business with you, But just make sure they are yours, man. Make sure don't be sending us nobody else stuff, man. I had a cat try to send us some loops, man, and come to find out he was jacking other people's stuff, bro, so we know how to check all that, man. So just make sure if you're sending some loops or some stuff that you want us to use, just make sure it's your stuff, man. But definitely, man, just hit the email address up on the website, bro, and you can send us whatever you want, man. Put it in a little package, and don't forget your contact information. Drop that in there. Kind of zip it up in a little file or something, Zip it up. Put some contact information in there, and we're gonna get at you, bro. What's happening, low ends. Low ends. Ha ha ha. Canton, Ohio, Akron. Oh man, Akron in the house. Shout out Akron. That's a special shout out to Akron, man, for real. Special shout out to Akron, man. Matthew Magnum, man, I'm just trying to mess with the Hornet VU meter. Hey, that's a serious little plugin right there, man. Yeah, that Hornet VU meter is a serious little plugin, man. Absolutely. So what I figured I'd do on this live stream, man, just for y'all are joining in, man. I just want to kind of chat with you guys as y'all see the title of the live stream is just getting to know you guys, man. I just wanted to jump on. I'm not really gonna be cooking up. I'm gonna stay on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. Just kind of want to chat with you guys. I had a little time on my hands, so I wanted to chat with you guys and just kind of kick it. And I'm gonna be playing some of my old beats from last year, man. Sometimes it's good to do that, man. Play your old beats. Like I got my old beats. Before I take them off my hard drive, what I do is I store them every year. I got them backed up in the cloud, and then every year I store them on an external hard drive. So I got them in folders in years. So I'm about to clean out last year's. Everything that I didn't sell, everything that didn't go nowhere. I think they got some stuff left. I'm gonna know once I listen to it if it's so. I gotta mark the ones that sold or the ones that went somewhere and I done something with. So. Yeah. Shout out to my people on IG, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. My bad if the camera angle kind of off, but this was a little impromptu kind of thing because I had some time, so I figured I'm in my other studio, up north. Had to take a little flight, you know what I'm saying? So I had some time, we're gonna be getting it in later on tonight, you know. So I'm gonna be working with a few people online. My studio is not really open right now for the public, you know. So I'm gonna be working with a few people online in the studio, man. They sending me some vocals, you know, and I'm gonna be making some beats around the vocals. So we're gonna kind of collaborate all online. It's like a little group of us, you know, about 30 of us. And they're gonna be sending me some vocals, man. So I'm gonna be making beats for like just nothing but artists tonight, man. Like later on tonight. You know, I could do that real quick, you know, when somebody send me their vocals, and you know, just as long as it's recorded nice and everything is to a click or something, you know, you record to a click, then yeah, I could make some heat around. I think I did that a few times for you guys on the live stream. I took some acapellas and made some beats around them. I don't know if y'all saw them live streams. Let me know who saw them live streams, man. I did some live streams a while back, like. And I think I did Justin Bieber, I did Justin Timberlake, I did a few people, man, and I made some beats around their vocals, you know, remix their beats, you know. But yeah, I could do that real quick. So that's what I'm gonna be into, man. You know, just kind of messing around with some vocals and stuff. But I just want to, like I said, I just want to take the time out to kind of chat with you guys for a little while, man. Get to know you guys, man. So who made some beats today, man? Y'all tell me who made some beats today. Who got in the lab? Who actually got in the lab and was making beats, man? I ain't talking about like passed by your MPC and just turned it on and just made a quick little bang. I'm talking about like was in the lab getting it in today. Most he say he caught the live streams. Yeah. When I made the beats for the on the vocals. Where you at up north? TO, man. TO. So Canada, man. I'm up north in Canada, man. Yeah, man, we going international, man. We got stews in the US and in Canada now, boy. I'm going international, boy. Matthew McNamara said he got it in. You got it in. You was in the studio you was in the studio for a while or what? Or you just kind of did a little something. What's up, DJ Frank? Nice. Appreciate you tuning in, man. DJ Frank Nice said he got it in. How long you was in the studio for, DJ Frank? Desmond say he getting it in after you get in the shower. Man, make them beats grimy, man. Don't even take the shower, man. You gonna make some your 808s gonna be real dirty if you dirty. That's a trick, man. I just want to let y'all know that that's a trick. You know, you make music according to how you feel, right? Isn't that right? You make music according to how you feel. So if you're dirty, then your beat's gonna be real dirty and grimy. You feel what I'm saying? So you might wanna hold off on that shower, man. You know, just close yourself up in a room and don't let nobody in if you smell it. Mr. G say same here. Matthew, man, I was working on some when I got your notification. You were live. Oh, you was working on some stuff. I don't like when y'all tell me that, man. When y'all was in the studio and then y'all get the notification that I'm live, and then y'all cut y'all sessions, man. Y'all kind of make me feel like I'm interrupting y'all creative process when y'all tell me that, man. That y'all was in the studio making some stuff y'all saw when live. Like, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie. When I get in the studio, the phone don't exist. It don't exist, man. Like, the phone's somewhere else. You know, like, it's either turned off or it's somewhere else, man. You know, like I kind of got increments when I check the phone, you know. So like when I actually lock myself up in a lab, oh man, the phone gone. The phone, like, you know, like I'll check it like every hour or something, or every 40 minutes or 45 minutes or something, but that's it. And then I just kind of glance at it. I don't stay on, because a phone kind of distract me a little bit, you know. Like once I look at one thing, then I'm reading this email and reading that email, but so a phone kind of distract me a little bit when I'm in the studio. But let me move this out the way. Who else got it in, man? Shout out to my people on IG. Who we got on IG, man? We got Mac to the Beats on IG. We got Marcellus 213 on IG. We got Grand Studio on IG. Shout out. Showbiz on IG. John 1969 2001 on IG. Oh man, Guap on Guap, Guap on Everbean Flacco. Boy, that's a name for that's a name for IG. Wow. Man, that's a serious name for IG, man. Yeah, let me make sure I got this thing right here. All good. I can't resize. Oh, there we go. Can't resize this chat, man. Watch my. I got it in all day. Play something for the subs. Give us some inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna play a few little beats. I'm gonna pull up a little list of beats from last year and I'm gonna play a few, just to kind of vibe out on a few things from last year, man. I don't even know what's in there, but I just finally used the MPC as a VST in Studio One. I kind of like, yeah, man. Honestly, when you start using the VST, I used to do that for a while. I kind of got away from it though, but I used to do that, man. I used to pull up the VST. Like what I would do is I would pull up my DAW first, and then I would throw the MPC in as a VST. That way I could kind of work on the MPC and just drag the stems to my DAW, right inside of my DAW, Yeah, but I used to do that, man. But I kind of got away from that, It was kind of slowing me down a little bit. So, when I started kind of working quicker and fast, it was slowing me down a little bit. Math, man, I'm still learning, bro. You always teaching me something good, man. I'm glad I could show you a little something, man. For real. Thanks, man. Matthew Modes, the phone don't exit, my G. I agree. Yeah. I take my phone off the table, man. To be honest with you, like a phone is real distracting. The way we all mobile now, everybody got cell phones, everybody got quick access to stuff in their pocket. A phone is like really distracting now, man, in anything that you do. So I kind of realized that I take my phone off the table, man, and just kind of whenever I hit the studio, it just kind of give me a sense of control over what I'm doing instead of being a slave to that screen all the time and just looking at it and people texting, this coming through, that's how I do that, man. That's just my little creative deal. I take the phone off the table whenever I hit the studio, and then I'll check it. Like I said, I'll check it like every 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so, every hour or something. I just check it just to see if I need to do anything. But that's it. Hell, I ain't gonna miss no, like what I'm gonna miss. Who else we got on, man? Shout out Legendary Spice. What's happening, man? Appreciate you tuning in. I think old boy went take his bath now, man. I mean, he went take his shower, man. Yeah. That's a new concept though, man. If you make beats according to how you feel, then think about it, man. If you want your beats real gritty and you want your 808 to be dirty and distorted, then bro, you gotta don't take no shower for like 24 hours and then go make some beats. You're gonna feel all grungy inside, all damp and dirty. You're gonna feel like that. So that's gonna come through your beats. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real stank face, like a literal stank face you're gonna have when you're making your beats. It's not gonna be a figurative stank face. You're gonna have a literal stank face while you're making your beats, man, for real. But I bet money you make a serious banger. Like I want somebody to try that and report back to me and let me know. If you're bold enough to do that. Don't take no shower for 24 hours. None. Don't even put on no deodorant. Don't even brush your teeth for 24 hours. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. And then go make some beats and see if you crank out some fire. I just want somebody to report back to me to give it a. They're gonna be a test run. They're gonna be a test run. If you're living with people, if you're in the house with some people, if you're not by yourself, then just tell them, look, it's just an experiment. Explain to them it's just an experiment. This ain't something you're doing for the rest of your life. This is just an experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like don't take no bath for 24 hours. A whole 24. Let's say not 24. Let's say 18 hours. Don't take no bath for 18 hours. Don't take no shower, no nothing for 18 hours. And then after them 18 hours, set a clock. Like don't skimp. Set a clock on, set a time on your phone for 18 hours. The countdown for 18 hours. Set the timer. Now once the timer go off on that 18th hour, no shower, no bath, no, don't even brush your teeth, don't put on no deodorant, no nothing. And then after that 18th hour go on, then go in the studio and go make some beats. Hit the studio and make some beats, and just see how your beats come. And see if your beats have a different feel. Moshe said you go keep it funky for real. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen, dog. You go keep it funky for real. Like literal keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? That's true, dog. Matthew McNamara said he sent one of his beats, but it didn't get played on your live show. Oh, it's going down, man. Don't worry. You know, you're in key, you're in queue. For those of you guys that haven't got the memo on that, you know, it done already went out Tuesday, May 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all make sure y'all there. Tuesday, May 11th. Make sure y'all there. We gonna go off on the live stream, man. And when I mean we gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it again. I'm like 5 hours before. I'm gonna go buy like 5 bags of Skittles. I'm gonna go buy my little sugar straws. I'm gonna go get all my little sugar in, and I'm gonna be, by the time I turn on that stream, I'm gonna be lit. I'm serious. It's gonna be seriously exciting, man. Y'all gonna have to calm me down. I'm gonna go off. So y'all make sure y'all there for that, man. We gonna turn it up nice. So make sure y'all there Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, May 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see what else. That's the real though. Get lost in the creativity. I'm all on it though. Matter of fact, play some background music so the conversation. Matter of fact, play some background music so the convo can build the right way. Oh, it's coming, man. Don't worry. We're gonna let a few people get online first, man. Then we're gonna play some. I'm gonna play some of my beats, man. How do you feel about the current direction of the culture as a whole? From GA. Shout out Georgia, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Been listening to a lot of Kenny Mason and Donnie Hitchcock, Boot Camp Click. Yeah. To answer your question, the culture as a whole, it gotta. I'm kind of address that from the good perspective and also the bad perspective. You know, the good perspective is the culture as a whole. It then took a turn because people starting to be more in control of their music. And what I mean by more in control of your music is, you know, people starting to with the way the internet is and connection and, you know, how we can get stuff out there quick now. You don't really need no record label no more. You know, before everybody was waiting on a record label to do their thing. You know, sign a deal, and that's the only way you get started. You sign a deal, or you get signed by some, even a producer. Like that's what producers are trying to chase, like to get signed by some company, you know, to make beats. You know, like that was my thing, you know, like I was signed by a little company to make music for them. So everybody was trying to do that because that's the way you get in the game and start making money and start doing your thing. But now, you know, the culture then took a turn, man. People more in control of their music with streaming and, you know, stuff like this, live streaming. You know, people could get their stuff out there real quick and real fast. You no longer need to wait on no record label to back your stuff no more. If you're hot and you know you got some fire and some heat, then, you know, just put it out there. And with the way we got all of this technology at our fingertips now, it's easy to put it out there. It's easy to get it out there. It's just that a lot of people think they hot up here, but when they start putting themselves out there, they start to see how really hot they are. And most people not humble enough to tell themselves, you know what, okay, well maybe as hot as I thought I was, I'm really not. You know, it's just that everybody think they're the freshest thing running. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good part, that people in control of their music now, how the industry is going now. People more in control of their music. You don't hear too much talk about record labels no more. And any talk you do hear about record labels is not really that good. It's not really good no more. You know, so you don't need that no more, man. So don't think y'all gotta bake it to some big superstar status to make a living off your music or something, or to start doing this for a living, because you do not need to in this day and age now that we in. You know, I'm living proof of that. You know, studios, you know, selling beats, royalties, all of that's coming in, for my business and what we got, so you don't need to do none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to center my life around this whole entire thing. So that's the good part about the turn for the culture. The bad part about the turn for the culture is the more people you have that's in control of their music, the more people that start to become that's in control of their music and start doing whatever they want to do, you're gonna oversaturate the game. The game is gonna become completely oversaturated because the more control people get over their music and start putting their own stuff out there, that's the more people that's gonna do it. So you're gonna have 80% nonsense out there and 20% fire. Because everybody can take control of their music now. You don't have to wait for it to be out there now. Everybody could do it now. So when it becomes that easy to do and quick and fast, you could just put your stuff out there. Then it's gonna be oversaturated with a lot of nonsense. A lot of people that think that they running hot, but they really not. And all it takes is just for you to humble yourself and put your stuff out there in a real crowd, and you're gonna see how hot you are. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They hot only in their studio, only in their little domain. That's where they hot at. They talk and they got the next banger and they got, but when they put that link out there, ain't nobody really mess with that. And y'all see that. Y'all see that nowadays. Ain't nobody mess with that. As soon as they drop that link out there in the real world, ain't nobody really messing with it. So that's the bad part about the music game, but it's gonna keep evolving, man, and all you gotta do is just stay current and stick with it, And the people that stick through it, that's the people that can actually make something happen, man. But that's my take on like the culture and where it's at nowadays, when it come down to music making, A lot of people see how easy it is to put your stuff out there now. Like you don't have to be no kind of big name, superstar to make a living off your music now. You don't have to do that. It's just it's not easy to do. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but everything is at our fingertips now. You just gotta have the grind mentality. You gotta outlast. You gotta keep doing it, even though other people dropping and falling. You gotta outlast people, and you gotta come up with your own little flair, man, your own little sound, your own little style, and just believe in it and put it out there and push it. That's it. And then, just be patient and trust the process, man. Nothing happened overnight. You just gotta be patient and trust the process, man. And if you're really hot, if you're cranking out a hot song, whether you're an artist or a producer, or just a beat maker, you don't even have to be a full-fledged producer. If you're just making beats, if you're just a beat maker, then, just trust the process and just keep pushing your stuff out there, man. Sooner or later, it's gonna fall in the right ears, and just make sure you're there for when that opportunity come. A lot of people opportunities come, but they blocking them with something, man. Y'all, and don't realize that they're blocking them with something. Either your mentality, the way you act, the way you talk. The people you're around, you're blocking your opportunities from coming. Them opportunities coming to you, but you're just blocking them. So you gotta realize that. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that circle of people you're in, and maybe one or two of them opportunities may shake for you. I mean, think about it. Think about it. If somebody told you right now, if they said the trick to getting yourself started in this music game is to get out of the circle of people you're in. Like, I don't care who they are. Get out of that circle of people you're rolling in. If they tell you that, how many of you guys can actually do that? Like them people you've been rolling with for 10 years, 12 years, all them people that that you're close to, and all of that. How many of y'all can actually leave that circle of people and go get your life straight with your music? It's like start a life with your music. How many people could do that? Not too many people can. Some people say they can, but they ain't easy to do. They want to take that with them, take all that stuff with them, them people with them. But if somebody told you that was the trick, that was the trick. Leave your circle, whatever circle you're comfortable with. And that's moving in anything. It don't have to be music. Just leave your circle. Leave the circle that your comfort zone. Leave it. You see what I'm saying? Just leave it. Leave it and go focus on your music. Like, stop focusing on the dude, that your boy, or old chick over there, or your girl, or whatever. Stop focusing on that. Go focus on your music. Just leave that circle, leave it completely, and go focus. Go put all your focus on your music. How many people can actually do that? You know what I'm saying? How many can? You know? And it's true. It's true. I'm gonna tell you something that I never ever really took in until somebody brought it to my attention. When you look at somebody on the rise, when they're coming up, you know, when they relatively small and you know them, but you see them coming up. They getting their awards, they getting their, you see them getting their shine for this and getting. You usually see them by themselves. It's not till they actually do something with themselves. That's when you start seeing their crew. But on the way up, they usually by themselves, man. You know, look at y'all favorite YouTube producers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't really see them with no, but when they on the rise, when their channels becoming hot and they on the rise, they coming up. You don't really see them on videos with nobody. They all by themselves, man. Because it's some of them that realize that's what I got to do. I got to focus on this. Focus means clear everything off the table. And all you see is just this. And a lot of people not able to focus on something. You know? Concentration and focus, two different things. People get concentration and focus mixed up. You know, the difference between the two, you know, and I had to learn this in life, man. Like, the reason why a lot of things don't shake for us in life is because we concentrating on things that we should focus on, and we focusing on things that we should be concentrating on. We get them things mixed up, and we think they're the same. You know, like, for instance, take a table, put a table, and put a whole bunch of pennies on the table, and drop one nickel in the pennies on the table, just one nickel. If somebody tell you, I just want you to concentrate on that nickel, concentrate on it. You could concentrate on that nickel without moving the pennies out the way. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to move the pennies out the way. All you got to do is just look at that nickel. You're going to be concentrated. But when somebody tell you it's time to focus on that nickel, that means, yeah, you got to move all them pennies off the table, and all that nickel is there. So a lot of people in their lives, what they do is they focus on things that they should be concentrating on, and they concentrate on things they should be focusing on. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to concentrate on what I'm aware. I don't have to do that. I don't have to concentrate on the shoes I go get. I don't have to concentrate on the car I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, that's what people concentrating on. They clearing everything out of the way and just concentrating on them things. All of them things they focusing on. They're clearing everything out of the way and focusing on them type of things that don't matter in life. That's the stuff you concentrate on. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't really matter in life. You could keep everything around you and still deal with what shoes you're going to wear. You could keep everything around you and still deal with what clothes you're going to wear, or what car you're going to drive. You can still, but when it's time to focus, like on a marriage, you know, on a relationship, on your music, that's where focus come in. Not concentrate. You got to start clearing stuff out the way now. You can't keep all that stuff around and do that. So that's how people rolling in their lives. They focusing on things when they should be concentrating on things. They concentrating on things that they should be focusing on. You can't concentrate on a marriage, man. Like, you got to focus on that person. I mean, things got to be cleared out of the way so you can now focus on that. But people put that type of stuff in the concentration category, and it end up messing up. They trying to keep everything around them, everything the same way, your boys, your same life, but yet trying to add somebody to your life. Man, how that work, bro? You know what I'm saying? That don't work, man. So, you know, people just get them two things mixed up, focus and concentration. Man, they concentrating on the things they should be focusing on. They focusing on the things they should be concentrating on. So when and I'm gonna tell you this, and this type of stuff was taught to me, man. You know, like, just as a young man growing up, you know, and just from being around some real people that didn't take my feelings into consideration. What they took into consideration was me putting one foot in front of the other one. So even if they had to hurt my feelings with some stuff, that's all they cared about was me putting one foot in front of the other one. So they taught me very, very hard, you know, like take the feelings off the table. They taught me really, really, and they taught me the real stuff about some things, you know. Most people, even parents, they teach you kind of according to your feelings, you know, because you're their kid. But I had some people around me that taught me the hard knocks without that taking my feelings into consideration. You know what I'm saying? All they wanted me to do was just put one foot in front of the other one. To hell with my feelings. You know, so I learned some very, very straightforward stuff very quickly in life, you know. And that's one of the things, you know, focus and concentration, man. Just understanding what them things mean and where you got to put it. And the way you can tell what you got to focus on and what you got to concentrate on is when ask yourself whatever decision you face with, whatever you're about to do, I don't care what it is, music, life stuff, whatever it is. When you ask yourself, can this change my life? That's when it's time for you to focus. Not concentrate. Not keep all the pennies on the table and just concentrate on that thing you got going on. Nah. That's when it's time to start clearing stuff. When you ask yourself, can this change my life? So this music thing that most of y'all trying to get together, this can change your life. It can put you in a different place in life. Different, you know, wherever you staying at right now, it could put you in a different place in life. You know, it could put you so far ahead that, you know, your things you never even dreamed of could start happening. That can change your life. So you can concentrate on that. That's something you got to focus on. You got to clear some stuff out the way and just focus on that. You know, but a lot of people, what they're doing is just concentrating on music. They're keeping everything the same way it is in their life, keeping everything how it's going, everything the same, just trying to add music to that. You know, there you go, man. But that's just a few little things, you know. That's just a few little things in life that, you know, it kind of helped me out. And like I say, when I tell y'all this type of stuff, ain't nobody got to think like me. You know, there's just some stuff that I really learned that kind of helped me out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It just really helped me out. Like, it started to put some things in perspective for me. Like, I got away from the crowd I was in, the crew I was in. It's not like I disowned them. It's just that I needed to take myself out that circle and start focusing on some other stuff and getting it done in my life, you know. And then all of them things kind of spread to my music making and my business and all of just getting my life together in other aspects that just kind of filtered down to my music and all of that, you know. But that's how I did that, man. You know, it ain't really no secret formula. It's just that you gotta kind of be. It's almost like you gotta be a ghost, but not a ghost. You know, when everybody start asking where you at or what you're doing or what you're into or I ain't seen you in a while or what's up, man, it's been a while. That's when you know you're doing something right now. That's when you know you're on track, when people are asking it. But if people like meeting you and they not saying that, you know, they just saw you yesterday or the day before or last week and they keep seeing, that's something up, man. You gotta check that. You know, like when I meet people and I shake their hand and the first thing they tell me is, oh man, it been a while, man. See, I know I'm doing something right. You know, I know I'm doing something right. But yeah, that's one thing that kind of helped me out, man. Just, you know, that's just a little gem that I dropped on y'all, man. Just, you know, and it's like I said, it's something that helped me out in my life. Just understanding the things in life you focus on and the things in life you concentrate on. You know, and just keep that scenario about the pennies in mind. Just apply that to the life. You could put a whole bunch of pennies on the table and drop one nickel in there. And if somebody tell you concentrate on that nickel, you don't have to move the pennies out the way. All you got to do is just look at that nickel. But when they tell you focus on the nickel, now you got to clear the pennies out the way now. You know, so don't understand the things in life you got to focus on and the things in life you could concentrate on. You know, I just got to concentrate on what car I'm going to go buy. I just got to concentrate on what shoes I'm going to wear, what clothes I'm going to put on. That's just concentration stuff, man. That's all that is. That's not focus stuff. And that people putting them type of things in their life to where they focusing on them type of things, how they look, what they drive. That's they focus not. Everything clearing out the way just so I could drive a nice car, just so I could have this, or just so I could, that's what people focusing on. When really all that take is concentration. But when it come down to the important things in life, you know, like if you're married, you know, like what you're doing with that. If you're in a good relationship, I mean, that type of stuff. Or if you're trying to get a business together, all of that require focus now, man. That require you to clear things out of the way, man, and don't let nothing impede that. Clear the table off to where that remains, that business remains, or my relationship remains. That's it. That's what I'm focusing on. And once you focus on that and get that stuff straight, now you could start introducing other things to the table. You know? That was a life gym, dog. Yeah, man. Matthew, man, when did you finally decide to quit your job and pursue music? I don't know if you have kids, but I got the when did I decide to quit my job and focus on music? My story on that is kind of personal, but without getting into the personal details, you know, all I'm gonna say is that nothing is the right time in life. You're not gonna have the right time to pursue music. You're not, and that's what I think. That's what everybody waiting on. You know, like this was a sink or swim thing for me, because me and my mindset is I know me and my mindset, my back gotta be against the wall before I unleash what's truly inside of me. I know how I am. That's just, I'm not saying everybody's like this, but this is just me as a person, and you got to figure out what type of person you are. Me, I'm the type of person that the realness not going to come out of me until my back touches the wall. Long as everything is comfortable, I'm not going to perform. I'm not going to perform at 100% when everything comfortable. You know, when I got, you know, check and money coming in and everything good, I'd have never started being real with my craft and what I wanted to do. I'd have never started if everything was good. So I had to literally jump and take that off the table to where I don't have it no more. I don't know what's coming in. I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I don't know where this money coming from. And now my back up against the wall. And that's when it came out of me. That's when that real stuff came out of me. But that's just me. I'm not telling anybody to go quit their job tomorrow. I'm not saying that. But it's just me. I gotta put my back against the wall before the realness come out, before the heat come out of me, before that 100% go get it come out of me. As long as I'm comfortable, as long as I'm in a situation to where I know I got this, or I know I got that, or this is always in the bag, or I got this, then you never go see that. You never go see 100% from me. You know, you go give, you might see 50, you might see 60, because I know I got this on reserve. I don't really need to do this. I got this on reserve. That's how I think. And I know that about myself. So I know I had to put my own back up against the wall. And that's what I did. I put myself in a position to where I didn't know. I didn't know what was about to happen. So this got to shake. Period. It got to shake. Regardless of what's going on, it have to shake. I put my own self in that position. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to. Either it's going to have to, or I'm going to be homeless. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to be homeless and without nothing. So it got to shake. And I put myself in that position with my back up against the wall. And that's literally when the fire came out of me. Like that's when it came. You know? But I'm on that Crown Royal call right now. Oh, you from New Orleans? Yeah, I'm from the South, man. Down South, baby. Not the South, not TH, you know, like everybody all of y'all from the South, all of y'all, like right now on the chat, all of y'all know you put that F at the end. That's when you know you're from the South. You know, that's when I know you're from the South. When somebody from the South beat me and they shake my hand, when they put that F at the end, I'm like, yeah, I know you're from the South. You know, they don't put that TH at the end. When you go up north, they put that TH at the end. You know, but when you put that F on it, that's the South, the SOUF, I'm from the South, then you know, okay, yeah, you from the South. Yeah. But yeah, look, let's do that, man. Now that we got a few people on the stream, let's play some beats, man. Let's do that. Let me fire up a few beats, man. How y'all feel about that? Let me know if y'all feel good about that. I'm gonna play a few. We're gonna play a few of my beats from last year. You know, I kind of like to do this every now and again to see how I upgrade it, to see where my sound at, what I'm doing. You know, like it's almost like a check for me. You know, like a kind of check. You know, just to see if I didn't increase my sound, if I fell off or Sometimes I press play on some stuff and I'll be like, man, I don't know what I was thinking when I made that. I don't know what that is. You know, so let's go down the list. We're going to go way back last year. Hopefully some of this stuff I got backed up. Hopefully. Let's see, beaches, what's this? Let's see what's up with this. Beaches, what we got here. Let me put on my hey, y'all, wait, hold up, y'all give me a minute real quick. I gotta go make sure the door unlocked. I got some people that's coming through. Let me make sure the door unlocked. Hold on for y'all. I gotta make sure the door unlocked, so y'all hold on for a second. All right, we good. We good. Let's play a few of these beats. Let's see what this is. This one right here is called Beaches. Let's see what's up with this. Oh snap! Hold up, man! I didn't even. Damn, that one shocked me out of left field. I thought, honestly, in my mind, I thought, oh man, I might have to listen to a few jacked up beats before I get to something that I actually like that I made. You know, we jump out of the gate. We jump out of the gate nice with that one, bro. What y'all think about that, man? Y'all let me know. Moses says fire. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that little vibe right there, man. Now I understand why I call it beaches. I understand why I call it beaches, man. I was wondering where the hell that title came from. It got that little surfer guitar, and y'all heard that little surfer guitar? Let me see it. What, that's a sample? Let me see what that is. I think that's a sample I use. Hold up. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I think that was played. Did I play that? I think I played that on the guitar. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Let's solo just that. I think I played that, man, because the file isn't, it don't look like it's a sample. It looked like it was recorded from like a voice memo or something. So I think I played that, man. It's a cool little beat right there, bro. It got kind of like a little surfer vibe to it, huh? So that's why I named it Beaches. I was wondering, where did that come from? I was wondering. What's this? Let's do a nothing. Let's do a nothing. We're gonna do a nothing. The following effects in the project are not Reaper will configure them VS Tree Neutron. Yeah, I don't think I need that. I don't think so. I think we're good. Let's see what this is. Man, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Man, say goon music. Goon music. That piano is real Louisiana for yeah. Yeah, that's that real kind of vibe right out, man. That's almost like that sinister type of vibe, huh? That like that's what I should have named the beat, Sinister. You know, what's the name of this beat? It's called Bishop. The name of this beat is called Bishop. Lord, okay. Let's see what this is right here, man. Let's see what this is. This was better than the first one. Yeah, you gotta be on that. You gotta be on that sinister type of vibe for this, man. You know, you gotta be on that. Hold on, man, some of these files ain't loading. I don't know why. Maybe I took them out. I don't know, but we don't need them. Man, that little bell. That little bell a killer, huh? That little bell make the whole beat. Just that little bell. Let me see what I said. Let me see what I said. Just that little bell and that make the whole entire beat, bruh. Where that bell sound at, man? I might have to resample that. I'm sure enough go render that out and resample that again. That look the bell right here. That little bell a killer. That little bell is a serious killer, man. Let me mute this. Let me mute this. I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute that. And then let me unmute the mix bus. The mix bus is muted. Look this bell right here, man. This bell a killer. Why is not playing? Why is not playing? Is the print track unmuted? This is unmuted, and the mix bus is unmuted. Okay, let me mute this and mute that. The hell? Oh, the mix button not muted. There we go. Check this out. That little bell is a killer. Check this out. Just the little bell. Man, just that little bell is a killer right there. I kind of like this little joint right here. I'm seriously impressed by that. I like that. That's kind of fire. And that one is called Chances. All right, then I think I got another one. I don't know what this is. Oh, this one ain't finished. This one not finished. Let's see what I was doing with this. I don't know, but this one ain't finished. I was waiting for the rest of the song, but it's not finished. I think I'm gonna need to. Why did I finish that? What the hell happened? Why did I finish this beat? Maybe I did finish it and just this a different project. But that thing that fun. I didn't even realize that. Maybe that's a different project or something, bro. I can't see why I didn't finish that beat. That crazy, man. Let me check on something real quick. Cause that's supposed to be a finished beat, man. 100% that's supposed to be a finished beat. Let me look. 100 blessings say run that back. I'm gonna run that back just for 100 blessings, man. He say run that back. I'm gonna run that back because that was too short, huh? That was a little bit too short. Man, I wish I finished that track. I wish I would have finished that one. Well, hold on, let me see. They got a note on this thing right here. They got a note somewhere in it. Let me read the note. I got a note in the files. Note. Oh, this was a collab project. This was a collab. This is a collab that I did with another producer. Ah, that's why. So this is my idea that I laid down. Okay. Now I remember. This is my idea. He wanted me to come up with an idea for something. I got his notes right here in the file. So that's what this was. This was a collab project. So I sent him this. I sent him the intro. What I must have did was I sent him the intro. This is the intro right here. I sent him a piece of 4 bars of a verse. Just 8 bars instead of 16. 8 bars of a verse. And then the chorus. That way he can get an idea what to do. And then he finished it up. Yeah. So that was just our idea, man. For those of you guys that want to collab, let me tell you something, man. That's always available to you guys. For those of you guys that want to collab. You see what I'm saying? It's just that you gotta go through the right channels to do that. That's just not hit me up on IG and let's collab. You gotta understand something, man. Like, for the people that's doing this for our business, a few things got to be taken care of before we just let our stuff fly out there with somebody, you know. So you got to go through the right channels. But hit the email address up if you got all your business stuff in order and you're ready to roll. Then yeah, man, I like to collab with other producers, man. I love to do that, bro. You know, like I love to do ideas and stuff, and then see what you do with my ideas. I do some stuff with yours, you know. But it's just that very few people got their business stuff in order, you know. I mean, what if we hit on something? What if we hit on something? Like, what if me and let's see, let me pick a random name out of the chat. What if me and 100 Blessings hit on something? What if me and Matthew McNamara hit on something? What if me and Moshe hit on something? What if we hit on something? Then what? We can't just hash that out, just me and you on the phone, and say, hey man, you gonna get this much, I'm gonna get this much. We gotta do some business, bro. So if y'all want to collab, man, just make sure your stuff is in order. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, we can get started on some ideas for real. Like, I'm so serious. We could get started on some ideas, but just make sure your business is in order, you know, because you know, we don't do this for a hobby around here, man. We do it for life, you know. So I gotta make sure my business stuff in order for my sounds and stuff just start flying out there with people, you know. All right. Let's play something else, man. Let's play something else. But I kind of like that, baby. But I was kind of wondering what was up with it. Remember, this is from last year, man. When I'm saying last year, I'm not talking about 2021. I'm talking about like this from 2020. This from 2019, 2020 right here. That's what this from. That's what these beats from. So that's why I can't remember, you know, like all of the stuff I know, all of the stuff that's like, I got more beats in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing beats. Let me show you. I'm playing beats from this right here. This a bunch of beats right here. That's a bunch. You know, all down the line. That's a bunch of beats. You know? So I'm playing beats from that. But I have the beats marked that went somewhere. So all of them I can't play, you know? All of them I can't play, you know? Like, because some of these beats were sold exclusively. You know, some of these beats was sold. Some of these beats is for projects that are already out there, that have been that are out there. So I can't really play that, but I got them marked though. Good thing I like I make sure all of them marked. So I'm just playing the ones that I know I can actually play. You know, ain't nothing like playing somebody else's stuff and then you know, like ain't nothing like playing your stuff that you made and getting copyrighted. For the stuff you made because somebody else bought it and copyrighted it. That's a wake-up call for y'all. Let me know if that ever happened to y'all, man. If one that ever happened to one of y'all out there. Like seriously, you made the beat, you sold it, whoever you sold it to, all their stuff was ready. They went copyrighted, they went do everything, put that on their business or whatever, and then when you go back and play the beat somewhere, you get flagged for your own stuff that you made. That's serious, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to play any of these beats I made and get flagged for my own stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's really crazy, man. What's this? My beat tag not here, man. I don't know what's up with that. My beat tag not here. Ooh, wait a minute. I remember that jam. This was sold to somebody, but it was a project that we collabed on. So I could play this one. Because I actually got the rights to this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, we both got the rights to it, but I still own half the rights to this. But this beat went somewhere. This beat is actually somewhere, but I could play it though. Man. I absolutely understand why that went somewhere. That's not a beat. That's music right there. You know what I'm saying? That's music. That's not a beat. That's music. There's a difference. Like I play some I make some beats, but then they got some tracks where I make some music. That's a straight up vibe altogether. You know, like yeah, I'm feeling that. I could absolutely understand why that went somewhere. Why that accident went somewhere. What you ask? Let me see. I'd be like, there, brother. I got 100 songs I ain't finished. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, man. You know, absolutely. I very rarely run into projects that I don't finish up. You know, like I used to have a big problem with that, but that's something like I actually fixed like maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I started gearing my mind up to make songs instead of just ideas. So there was a point in time that I got to where I didn't sit down in the studio and get up. I didn't get up out of the studio until I finished the stuff I was making. I didn't get up. You know, I started to like really be mindful of that. You know, like I didn't even like when I would make beats until a beat was a full beat, you know, ready to go, everything is good. I wouldn't get up from the chair, man. You know, I started being mine because I was just like you, bro. I started ending up with a bunch of projects that's in my stuff, and they just was like little ideas and stuff, you know. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that I had folders and folders of songs that was just little small ideas that, you know, that wasn't cool. To me, you know, it's almost like I'm selling my craft short, you know, like I'm like, nah, I don't want to finish that, or you know, whatever. I ain't gonna finish that. It's almost like I'm saying, because you can't really go to work and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. You can't go to your job and just half-ass some stuff, you know? Like, you got to do your thing. So I started actually being mindful of that. I'm not getting up until I create like full songs, you know, full beats. And then like 3 years later, I just got into that habit of when all the beats I make, I very rarely end with just a half a beat or something or a little idea. Any beat that I make is going to be a full beat by the time I'm done. How much you say, let me sample that intro. Name of the song again, name of the song again, run it again. Oh man, that's a cold beat. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, it is a cold beat though, bro. It is a cold beat. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Like soon as I was listening to it, I was like, yeah. How much do you sell exclusive rights for? I used to sell them for $89.99 exclusive rights. You know, a long time ago. But you know, now that I done got management, you know, they hash out all of the numbers. You know, like I don't cross into that area no more. You know, that's what you get a manager for, so they can kind of hash out numbers, and you know what I'm saying. Like I got to the point to where I could no longer the people that I was dealing with. I kind of had a little circle of people that I was getting money from. You know, I created like a little circle of people, so my music and the stuff I was doing was going out to those people. But the more and more it grow over the years, you can't possibly keep up with everywhere your stuff going. So you need somebody, if not a manager, but if it don't have to be a manager, but it got to be somebody that keep up with the paperwork, where it goes, how much you're getting, all that stuff like that. You know, so now I got somebody else that handle that, man. I got management that handle that. So like if anybody want to purchase something, you know, that you hear or on my videos or YouTube or something, that's what the inquiries email address is for. All you do is hit that email address up and you ask, you know, just send like the link to whatever. I don't care if it's an IG video or whatever. You just copy the link and send it in the email and just let them know you want that. You're inquiring about the beat. You know, what's the status of it? Is it for sale? Is it for, you know, whatever? And they'll let you know if it's still available, if it's, you know. Everybody will know that, and they'll know the prices on whatever it is. But I can't really do it no more, man. And when I talk like that, I don't want y'all to take that. I don't want y'all to take that no kind of ways. It's not like I'm putting myself above anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because people that's way further than me, they don't have management or nothing like that. You know, it's just that for me and the stuff I'm into, the route that I'm going in this game, I need that. That's something that I need, you know. So like I would rather, I'm the type of person that I'm hands-on. I would rather handle my own stuff. I would rather do that. I like to know what's going on and where, and I like to be the one that say, hey, this much for this, or I like to do that. That's just my personality. I like to do that. But there's a point in time that no matter how much I like to be in control of some stuff, if I try to stay in control of that, I'm going to lose it because, you know, it was just getting a little bit too much for me to deal with. Too many people. I was starting to run stuff in together. I would tell these people over here this and then forget what I told them, and now I'm back in their face trying to remember what I said and all. Nah, man, you can't handle business like that, bro. So, how do you price your beats? How do you price your beat? When I was selling beats myself long time ago, like when I was just selling beats myself, you know, to be honest with you, I didn't have no strict prices, man. Like, you know, cause I was making so many beats, like I was making like 20, 30 beats a day. So I was making so many beats to where I just was kind of, it was whatever. Like, honestly, it was whatever. You know, I press play on the beat, and if the dude was serious about it and I know he could do something with it, then I'll give him a cheaper price. You know, like I'll be like, man, give me like 100 for the beat or something, or give me like 70 for the beat or something, you know. I didn't have no price when I was just selling stuff myself. I didn't have no set price. It's just, all I wanted to do is I just wanted voices on my stuff. So, you know, if somebody was about to do something with my stuff, then yeah. But if I didn't know the person or something, then yeah, I'd probably sell it to them for a little bit higher. But like if I knew the person was gonna do something with it, like they was an artist out there or something, or they was moving in this game. They had they had credits behind them, a YouTube channel. They had this. They was actually doing some stuff, making music. They had SoundCloud, all of that stuff. When I see that you got all of that going and you're doing your thing. You know, you're not dropping songs every other 6 months, you know, like you doing, then, you know, you're gonna get a nice little package deal from me, because I just want your voice on my stuff. That's all I was aiming for back in the day. I just wanted some voices on my stuff, you know, just to hear how it was gonna sound and to see what people could do with it. And then I crossed the point to where it was too many voices on my stuff. It was too many. Like, seriously, honestly, it was too many. You know, I was dishing out to where it was too many, and people kept coming back. You know, like no, that's the thing that I realized. Let me tell you something about it. Let me tell you how people was playing me back in the day, a long time ago, back in the day. Now, this some personal stuff I'm gonna let y'all in on. This how people was playing me. Like the people I was selling beats to, none of them let me know my beats upgraded. You know, none of them let me know that. To me, I'm just making beats. To me, I'm just doing my thing and making beats. But none of them people I was selling to let me know my product upgraded. Now, y'all tell me why that is. Why none of them let me know, hey, man, your beats took a jump. Why none of them never did that? let me know if y'all can figure that out. The people I was selling to, why you think none of them never said, hey, man, your beats didn't took a jump? Like, seriously, your beats went from here to here. You see what I'm saying? Why you think that is? Nobody ever told me that. There you go. Look, 100 blessings say keep that price low. That's what it was. So I started to figure it out. I had so much passion for my craft back in the day that I was just cranking out music, man. I wasn't worried about price. Like I was the definition of I don't give a damn about money. I was the definition of that back in the day. I really didn't care. Like I was just making beats. I was just making music. You know, you're going to give me $40 for a beat? Cool, I'm making music. I'm going to make 10 more beats. You're going to give me $50 for? Cool, I don't care. I was just making beats. That's how I thought. So to me, all I was doing was making beats. But the people that was around me, they saw that, like, man, he don't really care about the price, and his beats fire. Like he done took a quiet leap with his beats, and he keep getting better. So none of them ever let me on to that until I met some people that actually put me on that real deal. They were like, nah, man, like what you doing selling them things for like that, bro? Like do you understand you got a hard drive or like at least $300,000-$400,000? That's what your hard drive worth right now. When he pressed play on a few of my beats. Now this is a dude that was way past me. You know, got placements, got a platinum single. This is a dude way past me. You know, y'all know him. Y'all know who he is. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but y'all all know him. You know, when he pressed play on a few of my things, you know, I got a chance to be in the same studio with this dude. And he pressed play on my beats. And you know, he was like, man, what you doing selling it? Like, do you understand? Like, just the 10 beats that I listened to, seven of them things I would buy for $500. I would buy it for $1,000. 7 of them out of the 10 I press play on. And here it is, I'm selling beats for like $40, $50. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, bro, you think, now this is a long time ago, man. I'm like, man, you think my beats worth that much? He was like, think. Man, I know. But I was always scared to put a big price tag on my music. I was scared, man. You know, like, honestly, I was just scared. Like, I thought people weren't gonna fool with me if I did that. You know, I was like, man, you gotta be, back in the day, I thought you gotta be like some kind of multi-platinum dude to be putting like $1,000 price tag on your beat. Or a $500 price tag on your beat. You got to be some kind of multi-platinum dude. But you know, I noticed, let's say, I'm going to put it this way. When I finally did that, when I finally put that $500 price tag on a beat, that $350, that $400 price tag on a beat, when I finally did that, out of the 20 people that was buying beats from me, maybe 2 of them stopped. Just 2 of them. But that's how you know that's how I know I was ready. You know what I'm saying? And he told me that. He was like, just see how many people, just increase the price of your beats. Not by a little bit. I'm talking about drastic. Like put the price tag on it. So when I did that, I was thinking, oh man, half of the people I rock, we're gonna leave. You know? But he told me, he said, man, when I press play on your beats, man, they kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. And he the type of dude that he don't gas you up. Like he gonna tell you if your stuff poo-poo. Like he gonna tell you. You know, he don't gas up at all. So he was like, man, like, yeah, your beats kind of got a nice little vibe to it. They're not really there yet, but they do have a nice little vibe to it. I would pay for that. So, you know, that's true, man. It's like, yeah, you got to know your worth. 100 blessings, you have to know your worth. That's true. You know, you have to. But like, I was new. I was new to that. You know, that was my reasoning for that. I was new to selling. I wasn't new to the music industry. Like, making beats is what I was new to. Not to the music and not to how the game work. I just wasn't making beats. And I've been knowing, it's like I told y'all, my story is I came into this game. I came into this game as an artist. And then I got into the behind the scenes, you know, like mixing, mastering, all that stuff. And that's what I did for a long time. I just popped up on the music production scene because I've been knowing how to make music. Like I could play keyboards, I could play guitar. I've been knowing how to make music. So I just popped up in the music production game years ago, you know. But the music, in the beat making game, in the music production game, I just popped up in that years ago. But I've been knowing how to make music. So them dudes ain't told me that, man. They ain't told me what I was worth, bro. You know? Dame Dash paid 10,000 cash for 45. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that same story, man. I heard that same story. I went to art school and they taught me the same thing, that we usually lowball our work. We can't do, yeah. It's seriously, man. It's seriously. I was just kind of timid that if I put a price tag on my stuff, if I put a serious price tag on my stuff, people wasn't gonna rock with me. Like they wasn't gonna purchase my stuff because I wasn't there yet. You know, I understand you gotta have stripes behind you before you put that type of price on your stuff. But I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention to what stripes I had built up though. Like I know that about the game. You got to have some stripes behind, because people not buying just your beat, they buying you. That's what they pay $500 for, you, to be a part of your brand, to be a part of, you know, of your stuff. They're not just paying for some music. You know, so I understand you got to build that. You got to build and have stripes behind your brand first before you can put a serious price tag on your stuff. I already understood that about business. I just wasn't aware of the brand that I had built. I wasn't aware of it because I wasn't really into it for that, building a brand and a business. I was just making beats. Like I said, I was the definition of just keep your head down and grind. That's what I was the definition of that. I wasn't looking around and actually seeing what my grinding was getting me, like what stripes I was building up. I just had my head down, just making beats, period. And then when I finally peeked my head up and I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. This where I'm at? You know? Like Airbit. Airbit is where my beat store is. You know? And Airbit had started making the producers of the week. You know, Airbit.com, they had started making the producers of the week. And I got that from Airbit. I made producer of the week on Airbit, and I didn't even know that, man. Like I had no clue. Like somebody like until y'all started congratulating me on IG. It was a whole bunch of people just started sending me IG messages saying congratulations. I had no clue.
You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm none whatsoever. You know, and then again, Arabic came out with the top 100 producers. And I think I was like number 70 something, 72 or something. And all of that's on my IG, man. I had no idea, no clue, no clue. Until people started was like, hey man, congratulations, man. I saw you on the top 100, you know, all the dudes that's in that ranking. They was like, congratulate, you know, people just started kind of congratulating me. So I went looking, I was like, oh crap, I didn't even, because they didn't contact me. You know, I thought somebody get at you for that. Like they call you or, you know, send you something and tell you, hey, you know, hey, you made this or that. They didn't contact me. That was just something that just popped up. So I was just the definition of that. You know, so that's how it worked. But then I kind of started getting I kind of started peeping around and seeing what was up though. You know, I gotta charge my phone. Hey, y'all, give me a second. I gotta get the charger for my phone, man. Hold on for a second. nice, nice, nice. All right. All right. Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Y'all never heard. Is this thing cut off? Why is this thing cutting off like that? I hope this thing didn't cut off, man. Yeah. I think we still good. I hope. Yeah, I think we still good. We look like we still good. We look like we still good. Look like we still good. I think IG is no longer there. I think. I don't know. But yeah, let's play some more beats, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Wow, wow, wow. That's like seriously melodic, man. I must have been on some piano type stuff there. I must have been on some melodies and keys. What's up, Great Keys? Shout out to you, dog. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Who else that is? Facetious Uniqueness. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Gregor Beats? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah. Yeah. I like what Facetious Unique said about you gotta focus on the craft, man. Yeah, that's true. You gotta focus on the craft. Yeah, you gotta once you focus on the craft. I just like to make it. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once you cross a certain point, then hell yeah, it become about the dollars. Absolutely, you know, because I can't run a company with just my passion for music, you know. So don't get it twisted. Like you have that luxury when you coming up,
for it to be all about the music and the passion of it and all of that. But once you cross a certain line and you start having your name on papers and contracts and that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's big or small, you know, then you don't have that luxury no more just to be all about the all about the craft and the artistry of your work, man. You seriously got to buckle down and handle business now, you know, like for real, or else your stuff gonna go underwater, man, you know. So yeah, but it's true though, man. When you're on the come up, just focus on your craft, man. Seriously, you know, just focus on your craft and just getting better and making sure you stay in the right circles of people that get you better, and you know, you reach out for help whenever you need it. You know, you take advantage of every available help aspect you can. You know, there's a lot of people that don't ask for help because somehow in their mind they figure they got it all worked out. You know, or this beat making thing is easy to them, but they just haven't got to where they want to be yet. But it's easy to them; they can figure it out. So a lot of people don't ask for help because of that. But I'm gonna clue you into something. I still ask for help. You know, as much of all this heat y'all hear from me and all of the stuff that y'all see from me, I still reach out and ask people for help with my mixes, with stuff that I don't know about, with different ideas, you know, different things in this industry that I want to know. You know, I still reach out to people, man. So, you know, just I can't stress that enough, man. Like if you somebody that's just sitting there that's thinking that you're gonna learn everything from YouTube videos and from just watching people live your dream, then you better start tapping some of them people on the shoulder, man, and asking, hey bro, how I link with you, man. You know, like let me get in with you and let me see if I can link. You're gonna have to do that sooner or later, man. It's a fool that think that they're gonna get in this game on their own and somehow make this pop. That's my one of the dudes that mentored me, he called that a lucky fool. You know, that get in this game thinking they're gonna make it pop by themselves. Like just I'm gonna just do it and I'm gonna get in this and do it all by myself. And that's a lucky fool. Even if you hit on something, that's a lucky fool, man. Because half the time, more than half the time, you gotta reach out, man. You have to start building connections, man. Let's see what this is. This is called Holding On. This beat right here is called Holding On. Let's see what I was holding on to right here. Okay. All right. Some nice little melodic vibes. What I'm noticing though about my beats, you know, like from these beats and the beats I'm making now, now that I'm listening to them and contrasting the two, what I'm noticing is that my beats before were very rich and luscious. You know, that's the only word I can describe it. It's very luscious. I was into this Maybach music kind of vibe, you know, like that's cause
you know, Justice League is one of my favorite type of my favorite producers. You know, that's one of my favorite. The luscious melodies that they make for Rick Ross, and the way they take them samples and turn them into these full luscious kind of vibes. You know, to give Rick Ross like that royal type of feel. You know, and then he drop his voice on that. So that's the type of way I was creating back then, with that big and luscious sound. Now, you know, compared to my beats now my beats are more tailored to sell instead of to sound good. You know, I can tell that my beats have went in that direction because I've been in more studios. I've been able to take in what artists want on beats, what they look for, all that stuff like that. So now my beats are more tailored to sell and not just sound good. You know, like us as producers, and I think I talked about this on a live stream too. Us as producers, we have to realize that when we make beats, there's a point in time that you have to take yourself off the table as the producer and start thinking about, where is this beat going? If you're just making a beat with just you as the producer in mind, then chances is you're going to put too much on that beat. You know, you're going to put way too much on it. Even if it's just a little bit you think you put in it, that's still too much. Because you was making it with your producer mindset. And that's how I used to make beats a long time ago. I forgot all about where this beat is going, or where I would make beats to sound good to me as the producer. But there's another piece of that to the puzzle. Like, where's this beat going? Where could it end up? So half the time, you know, my beats was too full. You know, so now I've learned to tailor my beats down to where they still sound good. They have all the specific things that our artists would be looking for whenever they press play. And it kind of helped me out with selling beats and kind of making sure that people want to vibe with your music. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that about these beats. They was real full and real lush and real, you know, like they just had like that vibe. Give me a second. Let me take care of this, man. Man, every time I get in this particular studio, once it get out that, you know, that I done crossed that border is on. Everything start blowing up. Let me see. Let me play another beat for you guys. Let's see. My own. What's my own? My own. The name of this beat is My Own. Let's see what's up with this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up? What's up with this? Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it.
I kind of like the little vibe, man. Nice piano vibe. Nice piano vibe. Real melodic and spacious. I like that. I like that. Let's see. What is this? What is this? What is this? Let's see. What is this? Okay, okay. That works out. That works out. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I don't know what the hell this is, but probably might have to do that one now. Let's see what promises is. What the hell is promises? All right, let's see what promises is. Promises.
like that. That's a serious mellow vibe right there, man. That make me want to just go outside and just chill. Kick my feet up on a chair and just chill outside in the backyard. Just think about how my life going. You know what I'm saying? That's a serious little vibe. Yeah, you need a bad chick to sing on that floor. Yeah, man, what I'm feeling. I hear, yeah. That's a serious kind of vibe right there, man. Like you need like the specific type of voice to go over that. You can't put just any old voice on that because the melody's doing some crazy stuff, you know. No auto tune on that. You can't have no auto tune artists on that. You gotta have somebody that actually know how to sing. I don't know what's up with all of this. I don't know what the hell is up with all this. Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. Let's see, what's this? What's this? Nope. I must have went through a nice little line of when I was selling beats right here, because all of these I can't really play. Nope, can't play that either. Let's see, can I play this? Wait. Let's see, I think we could rock with this right here. I think we could rock with this. See what's up with this. Yeah. IGP, let's see. Man, that's kind of melodic too, man. That's kind of melodic. That's like a major chord right there. You know, that's like a major type of vibe. Pianos and whatnot. Let's see what this is called. This is called what is it called? This ain't got no name.
man. That's on some happy vibes right there, man. That's happy type vibes right there. I think that's another major yeah, that's B major right there. Some happy vibes. Y'all don't be scared to mess with the major keys, man. Don't just stay in minor, you know. Y'all mess with the major keys too. Let's see what this is. Oh Lord, this is collapsed. This is collapsed. When I hide it like that, something up. When I hide it like that, something going down. When it's hitting, when the beat hitting like that. Oh Lord, let's see what's up. What's the name of this again? Crush. Okay. I think that's more like some clean, you know, like almost kind of Caribbean, but not really. Tribal maybe, you know, some type of tribal type stuff. That's what I wanted to say, tribal. You know, there was some tribal type stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what Selfless is all about. Let's see what Selfless is all about. What we got going on with Selfless? Lord, let me close some of these projects. I forgot Reaper allow you to pull up different projects. So I got all of these projects open now. I got all these projects open now. That come in handy whenever you're mastering a song. I mean, whenever you're mastering an album, being able to pull up multiple projects inside of a DAW. You know, most DAW is starting to get on that now, and letting you pull up multiple projects inside of the DAW, because that's a real big help whenever you're mastering a song. I mean, whenever you're mastering an album, when you got the songs all mixed and everything is ready, now it's time to master the album. Be able to pull them all up in different projects. That's crazy. Summertime, 100 blessings. The Hornet plugin is amazing. Without it, you never realize how whacked out your levels are. Yeah. Just checking your mix. You know, it's gonna get to a point in time to where you don't need a plugin to do that anymore, man. You know, like that was like I don't use that on my beats no more. That's none of that is on my beats. You know, it's just stuff like that that I use as stepping stones to get where I want to get. You know, like different plugins and stuff. You know, like I don't count on them things. You know. Like, what if I need to gauge levels and I'm in somebody else's studio that don't have them plugins? I don't have that. What you gonna say? What you gonna do is tell them, hold on, let me go get my laptop. They'll send the beat to me so I could do it on mine. Like, you gotta use them plugins as like a stepping stone to get where you want to get eventually in life. You know, like I don't need the Hornet VU meter to gauge my sounds no more. I don't even need to gain stage my sounds much anymore because I understand the levels and how everything is supposed to fall just from listening to music now. But all of that stuff I show you guys because more than half the people that's on my channel, you know, are watching my channel, are new to this, or they just vibing with this, or just trying to get a sense for it, you know. So I show you guys that type of stuff that helped me out when I was trying to learn all of that type of stuff. But just remember, I'm not showing you guys that stuff for you to stay there with it. I'm showing you guys that stuff so you can eventually get to the point to where you don't need none of that stuff. You don't need them plugins or none of that. You understand your music and you understand how it works and how it flows to where you don't need none of that no more, man. You can pretty much pull up a song, start making beats and do your thing. You know. That was some helpful stuff that people put in front of me when I was trying to learn some stuff that, you know, like the people that put me on to stuff like that, the way they taught it to me and the way they kind of showed me was they did the same thing. They said, you know, this is for you to I'm gonna show you this plugin, or I'm gonna show you this thing right here for you to understand it and understand what it does, not for you to start using it throughout your music production. I'm going to show you this so you can start understanding it and understand what it does. So let's take the Hornet VU meter, for instance. When you look at that and you start to understand what it does to your sound, there's one or two things that's going to happen when you start to understand it. Either you're going to start relying heavily on the plugin because you understand what it does, or you're going to understand it to a point to where you start to figure out how to do it yourself. You don't need the plugin no more. I know how to do it. I understand what that plugin does to my sound, and it does what I can do to it. That's what I got to. I got to the point to where I take them plugins and I understood them so well to where now I can look at them and say, okay, wait a minute, this is doing this to my sound. Let me see how I can manually do that without the plugin. Let me figure out a way that I can manually do that. So like for gain staging, I figured out how to gain stage my sounds without no plugin, simply because I understand what those gain staging plugins do. I understood what they do to my sound. So I figured it out how to do that to my sound without the plugin. You know, I understand what parallel compression does to my track. I understand the meaning of those things and what they do to my track. So now I've developed a way to use parallel compression without a plugin. I can do it myself because I understand what the plugin does to my track. So eventually, you know, that's your goal, to get to the point to where you're now understanding what these plugins doing and figuring out how to do it yourself in your music. That way you can be well versatile. You can pull up plugins and do it, or if you don't have plugins, I can still get this done. You know, like if somebody says, hey man, I you know, like the top end of my tracks aren't hitting enough, you know, like just the top end. Like, okay, a transient shaper will take care of that, to where it'll just hit them high notes, them high frequencies, to where now your beat becomes sharp. But what if I'm in the studio and I don't have a transient shaper? Like none of that's available to me. I gotta know how to do that with my sound to where I can now make that sound hit a certain way without using no plugins. You know, so just try and get to the point to where, you know, it's cool to have plugins and use plugins and all that good stuff like that. Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to do all of that. But
you know, I do urge that you guys, you know, learn those plugins and what they're doing. Not just, yeah, when I use this, I get this result from it. That's usually how most people approach plugins. When I use this, I get this result from it. When I use that, I get this result from it. You know, so approach it from the standpoint of, I'm trying to learn what this plugin does. What does this knob do? What does that knob do? What does it do to my signal? How does it affect my signal chain? You know, and once you start to learn those things about the plugin, you can now use it. I mean, you can now start applying it manually to your sound because you understand what the plugin does. Yeah. But it's actually, it's you know, it's a good way to, that VU meter is a very, very good way to start understanding what happens to sound. You know, what happens to the different, the how it affects sound. It's a very, very good visual aid to start understanding that, not just to use the plugin. You know, like actually look at it and start understanding what that's doing to your sound. And I can guarantee you're going to start to figure out where you can do it in other places without the plugin. Yeah, I'm not a good sponsor for plugins. You know, I'm not a good sponsor for plugins. Like, trust me, man. A lot of people hit me up and want me to do they put their product on my YouTube, and you know, can you make a video on our product? We'll pay you this, but I'm not a good sponsor for products simply because I look at products a different way. My goal is not to keep using your product. My goal is to figure out what your product is doing so I could go do it on my own. That's my goal. You know, I'm going to use your product to understand what it's doing, and then I'm going to go do it on my own. You know. So I'm not really a good sponsor for a product, you know, not really. Shout out to all them guys that's hit me up that want me to sponsor their plugins and their product, and want me to do videos for their plugins and all of that stuff. But you know, I explain that the same way all the time. You know, like my goal is kind of different when it comes down to plugins. You know, it's not to keep using it. I go buy your plugin to throw it on my track and to look at everything this plugin is doing to my track and whatever all it's doing and everything that is this affecting in my track and how it's doing this, that amazing plugin you made that does this amazing thing to my song. I'm looking at it and I'm looking at all these things and what it's doing. And in my brain, I'm not telling myself, oh man, it's a badass plugin, I'm gonna stay with this for the rest of my life. That's not what I'm telling myself. In my brain, I'm telling myself, you know what, I need to figure out how to do this. That's what I approach plugins with. I need to figure out how to do this, man. Like not rely on this. It's amazing what this is doing, but how do you do? Because they figured out the sound some kind of way. Why I can't figure it out? They figured it out, you know, and they made a plugin to do it. So I just need to figure it out without making the plugin. I'm not gonna go to the technical part of making the plugin. I just need to figure out what the hell they doing to our sound, you know. So eventually, my goal to use something is to eventually get rid of it, not to use it forever. It's to figure out what it's doing and eventually get rid of it. It's kind of remind me of when I got interviewed for this job a long time ago. One of the jobs I had a long time ago, man. And the boss asked me, you know, like one of them questions, you know, that question that the boss always asks. I mean, the person that's interviewing you always asks you, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years in the company? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know, and I was just straight with him. You know, I could have gave that regular answer by, yeah, I want to advance and I want to move up and I want, you know, I see myself doing some amazing thing. You know, that answer that gets you the job. You know what I'm saying? But when the dude asked me, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years in the chat? And I just straight up told him, I said, man, in 5 years, I see myself sitting in your chair. You know? And in 10 years, I see myself owning something just like this across the sideline from y'all. Now y'all against me. Now I'm a competitor. But that's the way my mind works. You know, I always got that drive to go, you know. If I can't figure something out, it bothers me that I can't figure it out. It bothers me, you know, like that I just
I just don't understand it. So it's gonna stick with me until I actually do, or until I get it. I mean, why do you need to keep your levels at 18 dB, at minus 18 dB? You don't keep them at minus 18 dB. It's a reference. Minus 18 dB is a reference for that track, for that plugin. It's a reference. You don't need to keep everything at 18 dB. It's just giving you a depiction of what your sound is and where it is. You know. So you don't need to keep it at 18. Some people go to negative 12. You know, some people go to negative 8 or negative 10. You know, so it's just a depiction of where your sound is, but you don't need to keep it there. And the reason why it's doing that is because, I mean, obviously no one's gonna go below negative 18. You know, unless you want your mix to be real quiet. But usually negative 13 and 18 is that sweet spot. You know, so a lot of people like to push a little bit past that sweet spot and go to negative 10s, you know. So that's kind of like what I do. I don't keep it at negative 18. I kind of go to that sweet spot that I didn't figure out with my type of mixes and how I want tracks to be, you know. So like I said, you got to use the plugin. You got to use the plugin and learn it. Learn what it's doing. That way you can now start to develop your own style with it, not just stick to the buttons that's on the plugin. You know. It's reference the plugin is referencing 0 to what your sound actually is. You see what I'm saying? So it's just using it as a reference. But by no means does it have to stay there. No. That's just the beginning point. You know, if you keep it there, then maybe that works for your mixes, you know, but some people push a little past that, you know. Man, that's like a big type of sound, huh? That's like a big type of sound. That's right in your face, man. You know, like and it have a nice little vibe, man. Man, if you did a collab with Zaytoven, that would be epic, man. I think if I did a collab with Zaytoven, I'd be in a corner just chilling. You know? If I did a collab with, if Zaytoven came to me and was like, hey, man, I want to do a collab with you, bro, I'd probably be in a corner and just be like, yeah, man, whatever you say, bro. If you say that kick drum don't go there, it's whatever you say, man. You know what I'm saying? Your platinum status outrank me, man. Whatever you say, bro. Like, take the whole damn kick drum out, man. Like, we don't even need a kick if you say so, bro. You know, man. That's how I be in the studio with a dude like that. I pay homage to people that got that type of presence behind them, man. I sit in the studio and I'm eyes open, ears open, mouth shut. That's how I roll in the studio when I'm in the presence of people that do that type of stuff, man. You know, I don't speak unless spoken to. And if they ask me for an idea or what I think, then chances is whatever I tell them or whatever I do in the studio or whatever idea I come up with, I'ma always tell them it don't have to stay like that. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always say it don't have to stay like that. We could change that up if y'all want. I'ma never give them the idea that I'm setting my stuff. You know, they outrank me in the studio, man. In the studio, and when you're in a studio session and you're working with people, man, it's almost like the military. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand who outrank who, you know. And if you got that type of status behind you, then you the general right here. You know, you're the general in here, man. I ain't nothing but a little private in here right now, man. You know, I'm just blessed to be in the presence of everybody and soaking up the atmosphere and taking in the whole entire creative process, man. I'm good with that. And when you step into the studio with that type of humble mentality, people tend to pay attention to you more. Like when you're the loudest one in there, trying to be with everybody or trying to prove that you're on the same level with everybody, then people pick up on that vibe real quick, and that's gonna be the last time you go there. But when you're humble and you just chill out, you know, you're not trying to do nothing all crazy in there and trying to show out on nothing, you know. Even if I know I'm hot, like I know I got some good sound, I wouldn't be in the presence of them people if I didn't have some good sound. You know, like how did I make it to them circles how you know what I'm saying? Like I had to be invited here some kind of way, so I know I got good sound, but I ain't gonna walk in the studio like that. I'm gonna just kind of chill out and be in the background and just be like, yeah, man, I'm just soaking it all. I'm just glad to be here right now, man. You know, every now and again I'll hit a little button on the MPC, that way I could give them a little something and be like, yeah, that's it, but it don't have to stay like that. So yeah, that's cool, but it don't have to stay like that. We could change that up. Name drop. You work with any big name artists? Everybody asks me that, man, and I got the same answer to that. I don't know what big name means. I don't know what that means, man. If you can explain to me what that means, then I'll tell you if I work with big name artists. But whatever you come up with that to give somebody a big name, then I could come up with 10 different people that's small that done something either just like that or better than that. So I don't know what big name is. You know, everybody that asks me, man, you work with some big name people? I don't know what that means. I have no clue what that means. the world, boy. Yeah, I was on a certain little vibe back then. I ain't gonna even lie, I could hear it. I was on like a luscious, big, epic type song. Kind of like music for movie. Now I kind of, now that I just said that, now that it didn't came out of my own mouth, I was about to say kind of like music for movies. Kind of like in kind of music for movie. Like I can understand why I kind of made my way through the scoring game, man. Like a lot of my stuff been on like documentaries and stuff like that. Like people didn't hit me up for stuff like that to put my music on their documentaries and stuff. But that epic sound, that spacious sound, that's kind of what they be looking, what those people be looking for. Tell us who you been in the studio with. Joe. Let's see who we got in the studio. We got Joe. We got Joseph in the studio, right? We got Frederick right here. We got what's your name, dog? We got Clarence right there. Clarence? Yeah, we got Clarence right there. We got let's see. That's who that. We got Phil. That's the people I'm in the studio with, dude. That's them. Hey, any of y'all big name? Yeah, I don't know. Like they're asking if I've been in the studio with some big name people. Any of y'all big name? Just raise y'all hand if y'all big name. Yeah, they all raised their hand, man. So yeah, all of them raised their hand. They all big name, bro. So I guess I've been in the studio with some big name people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of them big name. My point to you is get out of that mentality, man. Get out of that mentality. Give people their respect because of their sound, not because of the person that they were on the side of or who they have been with or been around. There are a lot of very, very crappy producers that have made it in this industry simply because they were in the right spot at the right time, but their sound is not good. And there are a lot like that. So get out of that mind frame about, giving people some type of clout because they have they've been around some big names or in that. That's my whole point to you with this entire thing right here, man. Just in case you haven't figured it out yet. You give people their respect because of their sound. You can be this small in the game. You could be this small. Never been around nobody that done nothing, this small. But if I press play on your stuff and your stuff is banging out of my speakers and it's nice, then you got just as much respect from me as if I was in the studio with Zaytoven. You got that much respect from me. And you only been making beats for a year. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way I've fixed my mind in this game. And it keeps me very, very humble, and it keeps me in a place to where I respect what people do, not who they are. I respect what they do in this game, not who they are, not the name that they have. Guarantee you Timberland to go crazy on that. Guarantee you Timberland to go crazy on that. He like all of them little knocks and, you know, them little crazy type of beat, you know, them crazy type of sounds. He like that type of stuff. What's the name of that beat right there? The name of that beat is called, no, okay, that don't have a name. What's Big Deal? We got a big deal right here. Let's see. I'm gonna play a few more beats for y'all, man, and then I'm gonna get off of this, man. I gotta start getting ready for some stuff, man. Everybody seem like they ready, man. Huh? Hey, they got masks and they got some masks by the door. They got sanitizer and some masks, man. Just put that on, bro. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. "100 blessings." My cuz tell me that all the time. That's big jewels you drop. Yeah. Big facts, yeah, man. Yeah, you know. Like, I respect what people do in this industry, man. You know, not the name that they have, bro. You know, like, you know, think about it. You are, if you ever want to check what I'm saying, to check over what I'm saying, just think about it. You are a producer. Half the people that's listening to this right now, we all are making music. We're not fashion designers. You know, we're not mentalists. We are music producers. So your sound is what matters to me, because I produce music. Your sound is what matters to me. Not how many platinum albums you got, not how many accolades you got behind you, your sound. You know, like, I don't give Zaytoven respect because he's Zaytoven. I give Zaytoven his respect because when I press play, his sound is very distinct and he's carved a sound in this game for himself. He gets my respect. So me staying in that same lane when it come down to you guys who don't have the accolades and don't have all of that, it still allows me to give Matthew McNamara that same respect. It still allows me to give 100 Blessings that same respect. It still allows me to give Great Keys Beats that same respect. It still allows me to give all of you guys that same respect because I'm respecting sound, not a name. If I was walking around respecting names, then none of you guys would really give, none of you guys would mean nothing. None of you. All of y'all would be like, you know, because I'm running around respecting names. Like, okay, this dude got a big name, so I got to respect him. This dude got a big name, so I got to respect him. You know, I want to be able to show that same respect to Greg Keys when I push play on this beat. I still get the same feeling as if I was to push play on a Zaytoven beat, just because Greg Keys came up with that fire. You know, I want to be able to push play on Matthew McNamara beat and get that same vibe, just simply because Matthew McNamara came up with that fire. You feel what I'm saying? So it allowed me to have that same type of respect, simply because I take into consideration people's sound, not their name. You know, so anybody could shock me, not just Zaytoven or Scott Storch or you know, I have these dudes, anybody could shock me. Any one of you can shock me and get my respect. Any one of y'all. And you go get that same vibe from me as if I was to be in the studio with Zaytoven and push play on his stuff. You go get that same exact reaction, like if your stuff fire. You just got that same amount of respect. And you don't have no big name, you don't have no plaques behind you. But to me, you just got that same respect to me. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can't do that if you walk around respecting people's names, big names. There's no possible way you could think that you're doing it. You could believe that you're doing it when you hear somebody's fire, but you're not, because they don't have a big name. So they obviously can't be too much. There's the respect gone right up. As soon as you say that, they don't have a big name, so they can't really be. The respect is gone. You know, yeah, they got some fire beats, but they don't have a big name. The respect is gone. See, you could believe that you're giving people that respect. You think you are, but you're not. You know, I want to fully give people that respect. So I recognize your sound, not your name. You know, if I was to meet Zaytoven, I'd give him some props. Absolutely, man. You done your thing in this game. Not for your name. You got a serious sound, kid. I'm a producer. You got a serious sound, man, that everybody vibing with. Same way if I was to meet,
100 blessings. If I was to meet you, you would get that same, because you got a serious sound, kid. See what I'm saying? I'm able to show that same respect to people, whether or not you got a big name or not, because I don't have that big name stuff in my mind. That's not how I run in, how I move in this game. I'm able to give that same respect to somebody. That's just a little something, just so y'all can kind of, like I tell y'all that type of stuff, because y'all follow me, y'all mess with my music, y'all rock with what I'm doing here. And, sometimes you got to get to know the way the person is, not just I make hot beats or I'm on the YouTube or I teach y'all stuff. You got to know the mindset of the person that you're following. So that's why I tell y'all these type of things, so y'all can always understand how my mind works. Y'all, from hearing how I view things and what I do in certain situations, y'all gonna start to understand. Y'all gonna start to understand how I move in this, And to be honest with you, most people don't like that. They don't like how I move in this. Like to somebody in the studio that got a big name, and I start talking like that, to them, I'm stepping on them. Because I'm not giving them that because of their name. See, people don't like that, but it's the truth that I'm talking, whether you like it or not. Whoever you are, it's the truth that I'm talking. We are all in this game for a sound, not a name. We producers, like I can't do nothing on my DAW with a name, nothing. I can't make no sound. I can't sample a name in my MPC. I can't do that. I can't mix a name. I can't do that. That's what we all in this business to do. That's what we all in this game to do. I can't mix a name. I can't do none of that with a name. But I can do it with a sound though. So that's what I'm concerned about, your sound. No matter who you are, I'm concerned about your sound. No matter what big name you got, how many plaques you got, or who you are doing whatever. And keeping that in my brain and walking through the industry with that. A lot of people respect it. A lot of people don't like it. But that's how I move through the industry. More people respect it than like it. So as long as I'm respected in the game for how I roll, then I'm good. Whether you like it or not. As long as you can say, okay, I kind of respect that. That's not really how I vibe, but I kind of respect the way he moves. As long as you can say that, then I'm good. I don't really liking it is in my concern. Just kind of respect it, man. If you can show respect, then cool. And that's how 80% of the people move, around me. That's how we move. We move in a respectful manner, not we like each other manner. Like we move in a respectful manner. Like I can respect how this dude handle his stuff. This dude over here, he around me because I can respect how he move and how he handle his stuff. Not, oh, he cool, he a cool dude, we vibe, and that's why we hanging around each other. Everybody that's in this studio right now, everybody that's ready to work right now, all of them dudes well respected, all of them, simply because of their sound, what they can do, how they move in this game, all of that, not because of their names. Two of y'all I'm looking at right now and done some big stuff. I know that for a fact. Just like y'all know I done some stuff. Two of y'all right now, I know for a fact y'all done some stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I know for a fact. But them dudes, the dudes that's there, the dudes, they rocking with me simply because, we respect each other's sound, not names. They press play on some of my stuff, it's hot, it's fire. I press play on their stuff, it's hot, it's fire. So let's do something. Not, oh, you got a big name, I need to work with you. You got a big name, I need to work with you. That's just how it works, man. And if you move like that, then you're going to find yourself in the company of people. If you move like that, you're going to find yourself in the company of people that's doing some stuff out there. You just going to happen to find yourself in them circles of people if you move like that. But yeah, let's play at least 2 or 3 more beats, and then we gonna jump off of this, man. But I appreciate you guys. Hopefully y'all kind of understand my mindset when it come down to big name people and all that type of stuff like that. I'm good with it. Shout out to everybody that have done their stuff and that they made their big name out there, and they're known and they got millions of followers and all that stuff. Shout out to all them people. Absolutely. That's amazing to do in this game. If that was your goal when you set out, then you accomplished your goal. That gets my respect. You know, if your goal was to be a multi-platinum artist and you made it to that goal, you get my respect, you know, because you made it to your goal. If your goal was to have, you know, the biggest music production company and you made it to that goal, you get my respect. You know, so shout out to all them people that done that. I'm not taking nothing away from them. All I'm saying is 100 Blessings, Matthew McNamara, Gray Keys, Classic Hank, you know, who else? Who else is in here? Who else? Israel Miller, DJ Frank Nice, Shaky's Channel, all of these people, Gregor Beats, all I'm saying is all of y'all can get that same respect. All of y'all. Just the same way I respect all them people for the stuff they done. All of y'all can get that same respect from me personally. Y'all can get that same respect. All I got to do is press play on y'all stuff and it blow my mind away. You have now got my respect, big dog. Thank you for that. Thank you for blessing my ears with your sound, because that's what I'm in it for. I can't sample your name. I can't do nothing with your name. I can't even learn nothing from your name. I can't even do that. What I can do is I can learn from your sound. I can. That's what I'm concerned about in this game. So any one of y'all could get that respect from me, man. So don't think that I'm running around here because you got a big name, all of a sudden you the man. No, that's not how I move in this game, man. I respect them people for what they done with their stuff and how they move in their craft and that they done made it to the places they in. But the person that's not in that position can get the same exact respect from me. And I make sure I keep that in my mind, in my head. Purple World. Purple World. Man, that vocal something serious, huh? That little vocal something serious. Let me solo that vocal, man. That vocal something serious, boy. Woo, that vocal is serious, boy. Man, it bring the whole track to life. It like it take the whole track in a different type of it's like it's playing nice, and then when the vocal drop, it bring the track from 100 to 200%. I like that. The vocal kind of just grab you. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this. This beat right here is called T-Pain. I don't know if I got some T-Pain vibes on it, but I don't know.
You in a log cabin, somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to the pain, ain't checking if you got it, what you asking. Or put you in a mansion, somewhere in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't nothing to the pain, we can change that last name, what's happening? Cause it looks so good, tell me why you wanna work here. I put you on the front page of a King magazine, but you gon' get yourself hurt here. Hey, baby, I brought you in the back just to have a conversation. Really think you need some ventilation. Let's talk about you and me. Oh, I can't believe it. Ooh, 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 she all on me.
That's I remixed T-Pain's song. That's why it's called T-Pain. I remixed their song, man. I hope you two don't take that off. Don't take that off. But I think I pitched the beat in a different key, so they might let this slide because it's in a different key. So I don't know. I hope YouTube don't flag my live stream. I forgot I was on YouTube. But that's why the beat is called T-Pain, I guess, because I remixed the T-Pain vocals. One more, man. One more. Let's see what we got here. One more. Let's do it. We're gonna play one more. Gregor Beats, much respect, Drank. Appreciate it, man. 100 blessings. Say nobody likes the truth, but it gotta be told, man. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. It's not whether or not you like the truth, it's whether or not you can respect it. You know, they got a lot of things in this life, in this world I don't like, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, man. They got a lot of stuff in this world I don't like. It is my right not to like it. It's my right. But the question is, can I respect it? Not just like it, can I respect it? You know, so that's the biggest question that I ask myself about stuff. Can I respect that, man? Now, whether I like it or not, I can hate something. Like, man, I don't like that. I don't like nothing about that, bro. But I gotta respect it. You know, a lot of people don't like to wake up at 5 in the morning and go to their job, 6 in the morning and go to their job. A lot of people don't like that. They don't like it. They don't like it. Like, man, I like to be in my bed till at least about 9:30, 10 o'clock, wake up and still make the same amount of money. How many people would love that? You know, some people don't like that. But you know, when you show your respect when you get that check and you go cash it. That's your respect right there. You don't like that. You don't like waking up for that job. But you show respect that it feeds your family, though. You see what I'm saying? It feed my people. But I don't like it. I don't like waking up like that on here, but you know, still I gotta be respectful of the fact that it feed my people. That's a good example of how you treat stuff in your life, man. Everybody trying to walk around liking something, man. The question is, can I respect it? To hell with if I like it or not. Nobody cares if you like it or not. Okay, you don't like it. Oh well. Can you respect it? Gangster. Bang. That brought me back. I had to listen to that whole beat. Like, I didn't even stop it. I just let the whole thing play. I didn't even stop it. You know, like that got some kind of, I don't know, man. That thing got some kind of Al Capone type thing to it. Some kind of, it's dark, but then again, it's you know, it's dark, but then again, it's kind of, I don't know the word to put to it, man. Somebody give me a word to put to it, man. It is kind of dark, but then again, it's very, I don't want to say sinister. It's not really sinister, but it's kind of gangsterish maybe, or not gangster. I don't know. I can't put I can't put that into where I can't put that feeling into words, man. That it give me, you know, it give me almost like a scared type of vibe. Yeah, like I'm scared, like you know, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Give me like a scared type of vibe, like I'm like, oh man, like, you know, what's about to happen? Yeah. But that does it, man. That does it. We got to get to work, man. It's time to punch in. It is time to punch in. Get this thing rocking. So, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream, listening to some beats with me. It was nice talking to you guys, man. We just kind of kicked it for a few hours and just talk. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not all about making beats. It's just all about kind of chilling. Again, this kind of content you won't find on you. The people that are tuning in on YouTube, make sure you tune into the Twitch, because I don't want you guys to get spoiled that this content is going to be on YouTube. Right now, I'm sharing it with everybody, but this type of exclusive content will not be found on the YouTube channel, you know, in the future. It's going to be a time to where all this type of content that you are receiving will be only exclusively on the Twitch, you know, playing beats, talking, cooking up, all that type of stuff. And the YouTube will be just for the videos that you guys see, you know, learning stuff, different things like that. That's gonna be the YouTube channel. But this type of interaction that we have like this, you know, talking about life and, you know, music production and everything, you know, jewels, gems, you know, stuff we can take with us for life, not just music production. All this go down on the Twitch, man. So if y'all not subscribed to the Twitch, let me get in the camera and say that. If y'all not subscribed to the Twitch, then bro, y'all kind of missing out. You know, for real, y'all kind of missing out. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Twitch. You know. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. I love you guys for y'all feedback. You know, y'all keep cranking out beats. Every time I hear you guys doing something, you know, it motivates me. And every time you guys drop a like or a comment or something, or, you know, just whatever, you know, it motivates me to give y'all more and more of the stuff that I like doing, man. You know, like I could like doing this, but nobody obligated me to share it with people. That's all out of just my own thing, just to share it with you guys and bring you guys into this behind the scenes and what and all. That's just all me, you know. I have an obligation to put fire stuff out there, but I don't have an obligation to share that. That's just me. That's just me doing that for you guys. It's my choice to say, hey man, let me just do this. You know, so it's always nice when you guys appreciate that, when y'all respect it. You know, even if y'all don't like what y'all hearing or y'all don't like the stuff that's being said or whatever. You know, if it kind of hits y'all in the wrong way, just try and reach for a little respect first before you reach for life. Before you reach for like, you know. And the way you respect what's being said is to always ask yourself, you know, can this help me? Can this thing right here that I'm hearing, can it help me? Is somebody deliberately stepping on my toes to insult me or down me deliberately? And if they are not doing that, if you can honestly say they are not doing that, then just kind of take a step back and tell yourself, okay, I didn't like what was said, but that ain't coming at me to you know, you know, if you're a grown person, you know when somebody deliberately coming at you to hurt you with some stuff. You know that. You should know that by now if you're a grown person. So you should be able to tell a difference when somebody is telling you some stuff to you know, even if you don't like what's being told to you, I don't like what's being said, you should understand and by, you know, at a certain age to where, you know, somebody coming at me with some real stuff, and even though I don't like it, you know, it should be respected. You know, so just be able to cipher them two things out in your life, and you'll move well in life, man. Just understand the stuff that you know, the difference between them two things. Like and respect, two different things. Most people try and like the stuff they respect. That's what they gotta like it first to respect it. I gotta like it to respect it. It gotta be something that vibes with me to respect it. You know, the second you start realizing that half the stuff in your life that you gotta respect, you're not gonna like. Have the stuff in your life, you know, that's gonna help you find girlfriend. It's gonna help you find boyfriend. It's gonna help you find good. You know, a lot of people running out there trying to find the thing they like out there. They're trying to find the person they like out there, the person they like, the person that vibe with them, the person that man, the person that's good for you. Trust me, you probably ain't gonna like when you first start messing with them. You probably ain't gonna like them, you know. But the thing is, can I respect what's coming out this person mouth? Can I respect how they move? That's the thing. But chances is the person that's waiting on you to love you for the rest of your life, you're probably not gonna like the way they're moving, man. They're gonna come off arrogant to you. They're gonna come off, like what else, like you think he all that, or she she got an attitude. They're gonna come off like that to you. You know, but the object is, can you put that like aside and just look behind that and say, well, let me see if I can respect how this person moving. Let me see. Chances is the reason why they serve you that stuff is simply because they very well respected for it. That's why they're serving it to you. It's just that you don't like it. You know, so a lot of people moving them respectful things out the way to go chase what they like out there. And then they quickly see how short like lasts them. You know, like my grandmother said, you know, that's a tongue twister. They see how short like lasts them. You know, that like thing only temporary, man. But that respect, you could build a nation on that. You could build, you know, the globe on that, as long as you can show respect. But that like thing, temporary, very temporary. And a lot of people out there chasing what they like instead of chasing what they can respect. So y'all keep it real, show some respect out there, man, at all times. You know, just be respectful about how y'all move, and be respectful about the stuff y'all doing in life. You know, whether you like it or not, whether it's rubbing you the wrong way or not, just try and respect, try and refill a little bit of respect first. You know, if you're a little kid out there and you're listening to this, when your parents put that iron on you, when they put that wood on you, you know, or they come at you with that pointed finger, show a little respect, man. You know, that's your parents. Show a little respect. You know, you're not supposed to like what they're saying. You're not supposed to like it. They're not telling you that for you to like it. You know, that's not the purpose. They're telling you that so you can learn something. So just that, you know, just try and respect it. You don't have to like it. It could be the worst thing you heard, you know, and it could be a very, you know, it could be a very, very, something that rubs you very, very wrong, the wrong way. But can you respect it though? You understand what I'm saying? So if you're under a certain age and you're living with parents and you're listening to this, just you know, kids that's on you too, to show a little respect. You know, grown people, you know, you do what I'm saying. It's just that you pick and choose the times to do it. Y'all all do exactly what I'm saying. Let me tell you the times that you pick and choose to do it. You know, when you at that job and your boss tell you something, in your brain, what you're saying, man, I don't like, but tell me how much respect you show because you're on that job. Tell me how much respect. You see what I'm saying? That's respect. But in your brain, you're like, nah, man, I'm telling you, if we was in a parking lot right now, bruh, you understand what I'm saying? If we was in a parking lot right now, you understand what I'm saying? If I saw this dude around by the Walmart, it'll be on. You understand what I'm saying? You be telling you that, and you be telling yourself that in your head. But how much respect you show because you're on that job? How much respect you show? And you know, this feed my family, this keep me straight, it pay my stuff. You know, so that's the respect that come out of it. That's the difference between like and respect. See, we all do it. We just pick and choose the times to do it. The object is to see how many more times you could do that in your life. How many more times can I do that? Can I do that with the woman I love? Can I do that with the person I'm with? Can I do that with not just on my job? Can I show respect? Now, I don't like what that person, I don't like what wifey told me, man. You know, I don't like what Big Daddy told me now. I don't like that. I don't like what they said. But you know what? Does he still provide? Does he still handle his business here? You know, even though I don't like what he said, let me just show a little respect, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, but let me just show a little respect because daddy take care of us. You know, wifey, you know, let me show when if wifey tell you something you don't like, you know, she tell you something you don't like. If she in your feelings, she tell you something you don't like. You understand what I'm saying? And you that just didn't vibe with you. You know, That's still wifey. Show a little respect. You know, does wifey take care of her own? Does wifey make sure everything good? Does she, you know, has she ever left you out there on your own? But you see what I'm saying? You don't have to like it. Just show a little respect for the fact that that's how she moving. You know, and try and find people that show you respect for how you move and not like it, man. Not like it. So that's enough preaching for the day. I'm gonna get off here. You know, the outro was kind of long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really here to preach to y'all. I'm just trying to, like I said, not everybody got to think like me. You know, this is just a few things I learned along the way of growing up. Not just music production, but just growing up in life, bro. Just like literally growing up. And a few of them I learned the hard way. Like it took me a few scars, literal scars. Scars, not mental scars. I'm talking about like literal body scars. It took me a few scars in life to understand, to show respect and not just running around liking people's stuff. I got to show respect. I'm gonna get a lot more of these scars. You know, I don't like that dude over there, but I got to show respect that he run his stuff and I run mine. I got to show respect. You know, I don't like them across the track over there. I don't like them. You know, but I got to show respect that that's his side over there and he making his ends meet over there and I'm making mine meet over here. So even though we don't like, we got to show, and if I don't show that respect, we gonna both end up with a lot of scars. And that's not how you want to live your life, man. So even enemies got to show respect, man. It's not about like, bro. It's about respect, you know. So, all right. So yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We gonna take off the last stream, man, and y'all stay safe out there. Be good. I love you guys, man, and I'm gonna check you guys in my next video, man. Y'all stay cool, man. Don 2020 came in. What's up, bro? Man, you're gonna have to go rewind the video, bro. We about to end the live stream. I'm sorry, man, but you missed out on one, man. We about to, you know, make sure you turn your notifications on, bro. But I just want to shout y'all because you're the last one on the chat, man. So Don 2020, you came in kind of late, but big dog, we appreciate you coming in, man. But you know, just rewind the video wherever you're watching it from. Check it out, man. You know, make sure y'all subscribe to the Twitch as well. Remember the beat review coming in. The beat review coming Tuesday, May 11th. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going down exclusively on the Twitch channel. We gonna wild out, bro. When I tell you we gonna wild out, you know, y'all saw the first two that we did. The first one was wild. The second one got a little more crunk, got a little more wild, and then there's the third one that we doing. There's the third one. So it's gonna keep getting wild and wilder, man, as this thing keep growing. So y'all want to check that out, man. Like we gonna wild out and we gonna have a good time. Pull you up some drink. You know, kick your feet up, put your little device in front of you, and tune in for the live stream because it's going down. We're going to wild out and we're going to have some fun, man. You understand what I'm saying? Listening to these beats, and we just go have a blast, man. It's like a little party that we throw whenever we do this, man. So, you know, come join your boy. Make sure y'all follow the Twitch, and I'm going to catch you guys later. Again, y'all be cool. Love you guys. Stay safe. Peace.